have a 3.5 hour drive ahead of me. I'm headed to the Linville Gorge Wilderness for a 3-day backpacking trip. I stopped and got me some coffee. Oh my gosh, I needed it so bad. Anyway, meet my friend Marcy. This is gonna be interesting. 3.5 hour drive, and then I'll probably be doing about 8 miles today. So, hit the road. Well, I made it to the Linville Gorge Wilderness. The loop that me and Marcy are doing will take us around Table Rock and down Spence Ridge Trail through the Linville Gorge and then back up. Today, starting the hike on Wolf Pit Trail and hiking up. I'm already out of breath, can't breathe. Yeah. And I'm using my husband's trekking poles today because I left mine at the trailhead at Big Creek Campground when I did my last hike. Someone did contact me and they are supposed to be mailing back my trekking poles, which is pretty awesome, but I haven't got them yet. So luckily my husband had some poles I could use. There's a water source on the trail. I'll be coming up that trail on my last day. I'm headed up that way. The Shortoff trail follows along the Mountains to Sea trail for a little while. Oh man, so many views. There was some water, quite a bit of water on that Wolf Pit trail. I haven't seen any water yet on this other trail. Oh wow, there's a pipe spring. I cameled up at that pipe spring. That water was good. This little campsite area. First one I've come to. There is no shortage of views on this trail. This is another little side view. Wow. Man, this place is just ridiculously beautiful. It is so nice. Getting a little taste of fall. There's another camping spot. There's some more over there. I got these pumpkin spice espresso beans from Trader Joe's. They looked good. So I think I'll snack on these for a minute. I've come down off the ridge. Now the trail has been pretty much like this for the last little bit. I passed a nice couple. They were going the opposite direction, and I asked them. They said that there wasn't any water until you get to the very top. Right now I'm climbing again, and right now I'm climbing up to Table Rock. I think I have a couple miles left, 2 or 3 miles left. Wow. I had a break here on this rock for just a minute, and that really nice couple that had passed me earlier had came back up the trail, and they stopped here and asked me if I was low on water, and I said, I've got this one thing of water left. They're like, well, we have some water left in this jug. She said, well, do you want it? And I was like, yeah. And I feel so much better having taken a break for a minute. It seems so rough coming up that, and I don't know. I'm sure it's just a combination with it being the heat, and I drove 3.5 hours, got up early. I'm sure it's just multiple things, but it is definitely steep sections, and there's not switchbacks or anything. So, but it's just freaking beautiful. So it's worth it. Totally worth it. So I'm headed that direction. I think that's Table Rock right there.
And then I'll come back to it. That's cool. So if you don't mind, just...
Oh, this is gonna be wobbly. This whole area through here has a lot of tent spots. Maybe that's why I thought it was weird. Don't look at me. Well, I hiked past Table Rock and headed a little further down the MST to find Dusty. She came down here to find a campsite because there was no water there. The only water was half mile down, and then you had to go down this really long steep trail. So she went on ahead. So I just gonna go try to find her. I don't know how far away I'm gonna have to hike to catch up to her, but she did say there was water where she's at. So much easier. Camp is set up. It's a pretty sweet campsite. Flat spots, and the water is right behind my tent. Hi, Coda. Hi. We started here at Wolf Pit. Hiked all of that. Hiked the entire portion of the trail to there, and then over, continue the trail. Oh, we were going to stay somewhere right here, so we can't, and we're here, which is sort of funny because that's where my arrow is. That's funny.
So what kind of ramen noodles do you use for your pad thai?
The soy sauce ones.
Okay, I'm gonna have to write that down.
Biscuits and gravy. Came out to a parking lot. And now headed on to Spence Ridge Trail. Most of the day today is flat or down. I think there might be a couple of small ups. We'll have a river crossing today. Last night was a good night. Slept well. Good campsite. Well, headed down Spence Ridge right now. Crossing fingers that the bridge, that the water crossing is not bad, and then we can cross it so we can hike down through the Linville Gorge. This is the Spence Ridge water crossing. You see the bridge is out, and there is no way to cross. We could get to the rocks, to that big rock there, but once you pass that rock, there's no place. You would have to swim. It is pretty deep. So, and that means even if we could cross this one somehow, we don't know if we could cross the other one. So we're just gonna head back, and we're gonna camp up at Chimney Tops and get a nice sunset view. This is beautiful here though, but oh yeah, super difficult. I'm at the junction with I've already forgot the name of it, Little Rock, I think, trail. So I'm taking that trail instead of Spence Ridge and going back on the MST. This will bring me out to the parking lot with the table rock. And I can throw away my trash. So that'll be awesome. Oh, get a nice section flat before I have to start climbing again. Alright, I just filled up on water. I've got a ton of it. This is full. Both of these are full. And then I've got three liters back here. Whew. It's gonna be a little heavy for a little bit, but it's gonna be worth it. Even though I'm carrying like so much extra weight with that water, man, this pack really, if it doesn't feel bad, it actually still feels pretty comfortable. I don't have too far to hike with this. It is straight uphill, but I think I have about a mile of climbing. This is a steep trail. There's really no way to tell how steep it is. Phew. The irony. We're gonna get views. Hopefully it clears off, but I'm almost off this trail. Holy Lord. 1,000 feet climb, over a mile, and completely vertical. It's been a little rough with 12 pounds of water on my back. Now it's down to the parking lot. I made it down to the parking lot. Throw my trash out and take a break. And I'm hiking up to where Marcy is. Cross our fingers that the clouds part and we get some views. Or at least we get a sunset or sunrise. I came up this yesterday. Now I'm going down. We have our camp area all set up. This is where we're sleeping tonight. This is an awesome spot. Look at this cool rock right next to my tent. It's awesome. We have that view, and the clouds have started parting. So there's a lovely view again. This is where we are camping tonight. This amazing area. Oh my God. So I'm gonna sit here at this view on this rock and I'm gonna have some snacks. Got me some mixed nuts and some dried mango and some bacon jerky. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this view. It's hard to believe we were down in that gully just earlier today. Climb to the top of this rock. Look at the view now. Whoa. Oh, there's our tents way down there.
All right, Coda.
You got it.
Good job, you stayed held on.
Ooh, this is scary.
You got it. More person.
So today we got down to the Spence Ridge river crossing, but couldn't cross it because the water was too high. So we backtracked up Spence Ridge, then went up Little Table Rock Trail, and then we came back down Shortoff and camped. Oops, I passed it. We camped, or we're camping right here at the Chimneys. That's where we're camping. Time for dinner. I'm having ramen, the soy sauce ramen. There's my veggies. It's French onion and snap peas, dried snap peas, peanut butter, soy sauce, sriracha, peanuts. I'm gonna have a pad thai. Hey Marcy, be careful, there's a dog.
Oh.
I didn't know if it would. Okay.
And it's, like, sometimes Coda will, like, if he's tied and there's a dog that comes like towards him, he like crouches down like he's ready to pounce.
Oh. Apple cider. Looks like that is about the best sunset we are getting tonight. So today we're leaving the Chimneys area and we're going back down Shortoff, and we'll finish out down Wolf Pit back to the parking lot. Breakfast this morning. And my usual shake. The last day, headed back down to my car. That might have been one of the first campsites since I was up north and on the AT that I do not want to leave. It's just, wow, this area is amazing. Last view, almost to the end of the hike. 1 mile left. to the end of this hike. I've made it back down to the parking lot. So that concludes this 3-day backpacking trip. I caught up to Marcy for a brief little bit and we hiked about a mile together. That was nice. So this hike, I used the Avenza app. You can get that on your phone. Also, it's online. You can get a printed PDF for free and you can download it for free. It shows you where you're at on the trail. It also shows you the water sources and the tent campsites. I also used the Hiking Project app to show me how much mileage I had left for that trail and the elevation profile, which came in handy to know what ascents and descents I was dealing with. This trail is rated as difficult, but it is absolutely worth it for the views. I could say some of the best views in the South. It was just an amazing hike and just a great 3-day trip. So now it's time to go find a cheeseburger and fries. I'm super hungry. There's quite a bit of parking available here. There's even parking up here, which is where my car is at.